MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Urban Shocker, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now here it comes. Harry Lord is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls.
It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
To the plate now, Everett Scott. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Number 14 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
In now, Lewis.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 12.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled off. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 16.
Now to bat, Wagner. First pitch of the AB now.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Lewis, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. So now to the plate, Chick Stahl. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this will get the run home with ease as that's lined into right center for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Striding in for Boston, Harry Hooper. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set. Here it comes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. 3 runs already home here. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So now to the plate, Duke Farrell. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Now a throw over, runner back safely. And now the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Red Sox 4, the Orioles coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Smokey Joe Wood gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Now it's
Ferris is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. And now here is number 10. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder.
And now a pitch on
Number
the
10.
way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. Now Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Barry McCormick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. At the plate now is George Sisler. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, George Stone, as he'll take a look at ball 1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 4-1 game. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Buck Freeman.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Two balls and no strikes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0 pitch.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And the count will be full. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Harry Lord. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. This is skied into short left center. Jacobson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 4.
Next, here is Ferris. First pitch on the way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
0-1, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 10 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jesse Burkett, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Speaker has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting sixth, the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are
Number
positioning
14.
themselves defensively. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
At the plate, number 14. And he takes ball 1. One out, nobody on. High pop-up. Lord is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Bobby Wallace. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. the plate here is Tris Speaker. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
One strike.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now into the box is Lewis. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Ball 1. Outside, 2-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Speaker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. To the plate now, Chick Stahl, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Into the box, Harry Hooper, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
1-1.
And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-1. Now into the box, number 12. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
The catcher, number 12.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Standing in now, Jacobson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Jacobson is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
2 balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Barry McCormick, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled away. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, George Sisler. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
So now to the plate, George Stone, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Swing and he pops him up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a flare out to left center. Wagner shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Jesse Burkett.
Now it'll be Jesse Burkett, 0 for 1 here in the early going. first pitch on the way, as he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two and one.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. 1 run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate, number 14, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Sisler at third, Burkett at second with 2 gone. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now at the plate is Duke Farrell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So stepping in is Buck Freeman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running high in the air down the right field line. Number 10 is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Harry Lord.
Stepping in next, Harry Lord. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Runners off for second. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 3-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer?
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Ferris. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Nothing doing for Boston. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Ready now for Baltimore. Bobby Wallace comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 12.
Next, it'll be number 12. He singled in his first AB. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he swings right through it there, 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 11.
Next up, Jacobson. He singled first time up. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. On a line, that's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
In now, number 10. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it is. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's set. The 2-2 down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Striding in is Ferris. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 4.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 10 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So next to bat will be Tris Speaker. And now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Number 12 gathers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lewis. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside, 3-0 now. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
3-1.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody,
Number 16.
but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Wagner, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
Lewis stands at second with 2 gone. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. On, he pops it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the O's 4. Ready now is Barry McCormick. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Got him reaching there, strike 2.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, George Sisler, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box, George Stone. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
A 1-0 delivery. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Number 1, designated hitter.
Next to dig in, Jesse Burkett. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 0-1 offering, and it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Still down a run, it's 5-4. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 67. Stahl.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Chick Stahl. First pitch of the AB now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 13, Harry Cooper.
Next up for the Red Sox, Harry Hooper. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Stone is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Next to hit is Duke Farrell. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0. Buck Freeman would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hook ball. 3-1.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So here is Buck Freeman, 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch.
2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 5-4. Digging in will be number 14. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
The second baseman, number 14.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Fouled away.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. And stepping in, Bobby Wallace.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. One ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2. Hit in the air to left field. Lewis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 12.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 12. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB now. Two out, nobody on. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the third baseman, Harry Lord. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 4.
Next to stand in is Ferris. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Speaker.
Tris Speaker will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And the pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away, and the base is empty. And the pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Carl Mays gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Stepping up is Jacobson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
For the Orioles, the left fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Number 11.
Oh, 1.
The 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, number 10. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Barry McCormick goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Leading off the inning, it'll be Lewis trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Number 12.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Wagner. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Chick Stahl. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 13, Harry Hooper.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in next, Duke Farrell. First offering, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Stahl on second, Hooper at first, 2 out in the inning. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
No.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 5-4. Dutch Leonard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be George Sisler as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. The 2-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. but I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Stone. Here's the first pitch to him. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lined hard to center field. Speaker is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ferris is there, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and the deficit holds at 5-4. So striding in to start the 9th is Buck Freeman, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Now the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Harry Lord.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Harry Lord grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball. Too high.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Now batting, number 4.
Stepping in now, Ferris. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
Lord leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
Now back, the center fielder, Feature.
So now to the plate, Chris Speaker. A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Joe Lake takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Lewis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The set and the 1-1.
Ball.
Now a ground ball down the right field line. He comes through, a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Boston's out in front, 7-4. Eddie Chicote takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box,
Leading
number
off,
14.
Orioles,
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Swing and a liner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 14 is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Now here it comes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. But Riccardi on that swing as it's well wide of first. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, still ranging back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Standing in now, number 12. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Scooped up on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Jacobson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Boston put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Smokey Joe Wood is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Get your hand off my penis!